Hello，大家好，多謝今日嚟我哋華人實業協會嘅呢個 online section 嘅。咁我哋今日咧就好榮幸有全美銀行 US Bank 嘅資深貸款經理 Eric Tang 鄧先生喺度同我哋介紹一下，即係 US Bank 響呢個疫情之下咧，對呢個貸款供款嘅有咩寬容嘅政策啦，同埋有其他貸款方面嘅一啲計劃嘅 update 嘅。咁咧，如果大家有咩問題嘅話咧，可以隨時就即係發言，即係打嗰個 message 上去，咁我哋會問。咁依家咧就係呢個廣東話個時間嘅2點到2點半，咁咧2點半到3點咧就係英文嘅時間嘅。咁我哋通常會講大概15到20分鐘，之後咧就有 Q&A， 即係有問答嘅環節嘅。咁大家講嘅期間咧，請 mute 咗你嗰個你嗰個咪，就咁會比較少啲雜音嘅。OK， Eric， 你喺度？
聽到。多謝今日你哋邀請我哋嚟講呢個Forbearance 貸款寬容計劃。今日我講嘅嘢係我自己私人意見，同公司冇關係啦。咁即係簡單啲嚟講，我諗自從今次呢個疫情之後咧，好多銀行都有呢個計劃，即係俾好多貸款有人而家有貸款嘅人想，如果有經濟上有問題嘅話咧，就依90日內都可以將個貸款推遲咗佢。咁其實美國5大銀行之中咧，就大部分銀行都俾90日時間。以我所知係US Bank 唔係B of A 咧就係30日，即係佢話佢每一個月佢會同你哋你如果有需要嘅話，就每個月會打電話同佢哋會同佢每個月同你自動咁樣同你推到去可能去到推到90日都得。但係多數人哋問我究竟呢個寬容計劃係點樣用法咧？得佢其實咧就係頭嗰90日咧有90日嘅時間，將你個貸款嗰個供款咧就係推遲咗90日。咁90日後咧，大概咧佢有幾個選擇俾你。有啲人咧，大部分人咧就係91日之後咧，就係會一次過連利息連埋本還翻俾銀行。咁如果你到90日之後，你可能你嗰個經濟或者公屋嘅問題或者做工有問題嘅話咧，你到時候又可以同銀行講。咁以我所知咧，就好多時候咧，有啲銀行就係俾你淨係供利息唔供本。有啲咧就淨係俾你或者將佢拉長嚟供都得，但係即係唔係代表有啲人問就話，如果咪唔使供，其實唔係嘅，即係將啲利息係利息同埋公屋嗰啲係拖遲咗佢啫。咁有啲人話會唔會擔心會唔會影響啲信用？所有銀行都講咗就話，如果你而家有個 Forbearance 咧，即係寬容計劃咧，就係唔會影響你嘅信用，唔會影響你嘅分數。但係我亦希望大家知道就係，如果佢而家話係有個Forbearance，但係你要小心一樣嘢，因為太多人申請嘅時候咧，可能有時都會出錯，所以我都會同好多客仔講話，如果你真係冇咁需要咧，就最好就冇申請。但係如果你有需要嘅時候咧，如果佢哋銀行同你講話你係唔使90日可能唔使俾咧，最好就係有書面上嘅保證你係唔會影響你嘅信用。咁跟住至於信用分數嗰啲咁嘅影響，其實咧就係唔會。不過我知道咧，如果你係有啲銀行，如果你申請商業貸款嘅時候咧，佢有啲問題係會問你曾經有冇申請過寬容貸款或者係 modification。咁嗰啲咧就可能以後你申請嘅貸款會唔會有影響咧？商業貸款啲咧可能係會有，但係住宅貸款嗰啲咧就應該就唔會問你呢個問題。咁仲有一樣嘢我就因為而家逢係有呢啲疫情之後咧，就好多人會打電話或者係電郵俾你哋話幫你哋做呢啲嘢。我就提議啲人就比較小心啲，因為好多人喺出邊可能係詐騙嗰啲。如果你係真係有需要或者係意願上有問題嘅話，最好就揾翻你銀行或者揾嗰啲不牟利機構幫你做 咁就係嗰樣比較小心啲，因為好多人係會有時候會攞咗你嘅信，偷過你嘅私人資料去做啲唔合法嘅嘢。咁另外有啲人咧就可能就利用呢9、10日嘅時間，就係可能話考慮下，如果係工作方面可能有問題，或者將間屋喺呢個時候拎出去賣。咁如果呢啲情形，你哋可以同你哋嗰啲經紀傾一傾，睇下究竟或者呢個時候暫時唔使公屋嘅話，會唔會同一時間可以或者將間屋拎去賣出去，咁就唔使話再孭呢個貸款嘅責任，就係咁樣。Coco， 俾翻。
OK，咁即係想問下咧，即係喺呢段時間入邊咧，就會唔會有即係有啲貸款方面有咩嘅改動啊？即係好似估價，例如審批啊，咁你可唔可以幫我哋 update 下？咁另外US Bank 有啲咩個優惠計劃啊、剩啊咁樣，你覺得係會適用於呢個時候，或者係普通嘅客戶咧？
而家大部分嘅銀行咧，以我所知差唔多，我諗8成9成嘅銀行咧，而家如果你貸款係少過20% 首期咧，好多銀行已經停咗啦。即係如果你話以我所知，所有銀行而家你話如果你超過尤其超過100萬以上嘅貸款，或者你係落少過20% 首期，好多銀行都唔做。我哋而家都仲有 program 可以話做嗰啲 LPMI， 即係銀行同你俾嗰啲 MI 嘅都可以做到100萬。嗰樣嘢係有一個改變啦。有啲銀行而家咧就係嗰啲叫做即係而家你借錢多數都係話唔可以超過一個收入同埋開支嘅對比。普通銀行嚟講，多數都俾你去到你嘅收入同埋你嘅開支嘅43%。咁而家已經有銀行收緊到去35%。同埋好似話，如果你要攞錢出嚟，即係重新貸款攞錢出嚟咧，有啲銀行收緊咗，直情係唔做。好似早日喺報紙都講，好似話 Chase 而家直情係唔做暫時唔做 line of credit，即係嗰啲第二正值貸款唔做。其他我諗最大對我哋而家影響比較大啲嘅，因為而家叫 shelter in place，即係嗰啲你唔可以去人哋屋企嗰度估價嗰啲。咁好多銀行而家都係要做嗰啲叫 drive-by appraisal，即係等於就喺門口睇你間屋，就唔入你間屋去度啊咩咁樣。咁嗰樣嘢就比較係最近呢幾個禮拜就比較多咗銀行係咁樣做法。咁如果你個貸款額係屬於 Fannie Mae、Freddie Mac 即係 agency 嘅話，咁佢而家多數咧都係比較簡單啲，因為政府出咗例出嚟就話你可以唔使入間屋度睇，或者你以前有個估價1年內嘅話咧，佢可以用翻嗰個舊嘅嚟做。但係如果你係嗰啲叫 jumbo loan，即係超過咗79萬以上嗰啲咧，每一間銀行嘅做法都唔同。咁好多時候佢哋有啲都需要你入去睇間屋，或者要等到5月4號或者5月5號個 shelter in place lift 咗之後先去做，都有咁做法。咁至於另外一樣嘢，我哋呢個零月就比較棘手啲，就係有關好多人做下申請緊貸款嗰時候，突然之間俾人 lay off 咗，咁嗰啲就比較麻煩少少，好多時候要等翻佢哋翻工先可以同佢做先可以同佢還完個貸款。至於其他嘅嘢都大致上都改變都唔係好大，不過係而家即係好似話有時有啲嘢好似我哋可以攞到，有時攞 exception 嗰啲，好多時候佢哋而家好多銀行都唔想做，即係比較收緊咗啲。即係如果你話而家借錢嗰啲就比較係可以講開始收緊咗啲，同埋一定係借錢嘅首期佢可能會，我覺得呢30-40日內可能佢哋每一間銀行都開始收緊翻佢哋嘅貸款嘅條件咁樣。
OK，咁我想用英文講一講先。So there are some English speaking participants in this group chat. Our English section will start at 2:30 to 3. So if you guys want to wait, or if you have any question, feel free to type in the chat message group. And 如果依家大家有任何問題嘅話，你就可以打入去問嘅。咁另外頭先咧，阿 Eric 你有講過咧，就即係有低於20% 個 down payment 嗰個 program 啦，你哋仲有做？你係咪指之前即係我好似有聽你講過係嗰啲叫做即係好似個90-10-10嗰啲咁嘅比較 creative 嗰啲做法咧，定係唔係咧？
係其實你話落少過20% 首期咧，就有幾種做法，有啲咧叫做 80-10-10，即係將個貸款分做兩個，即係第一、第二貸款。有啲咧就係好傳統嘅咧，就係用嗰啲叫做 PMI，即係買嗰啲保險。咁保險好似話你買100萬嘅貸款，可能每個月就要供多200蚊咁上下嚟保障銀行。即係如果你話你冇供嗰時就保障銀行蝕咗錢嘅時候會俾翻佢，嗰啲叫 PMI。咁有另外一種咧就叫做 LPMI， 即係銀行同你俾。咁當然銀行同你俾就話唔會話唔收你錢咁啦。咁多數喺個利息上高加翻上去。咁多數利息係大概比平時嘅貸款大概高0.375，有啲係至0.5咁上下。咁仲有一樣嘢，我哋係以前係早排啱啱係停咗，就係如果你係有超過25萬以上嘅asset 嘅話咧，我哋可以用一種叫做我哋公司自己俾嘅PMI， 就唔係喺利息度加上去。但係暫時咧，我哋呢種貸款咧就唔做住，因為而家我諗大部分銀行擔心就係以後嗰90日個市唔知點樣，所以佢哋就如果你而家做90% 貸款嘅話，等於到時候如果個市又有變動嘅話，可能就變咗係100% 嘅貸款，所以就銀行就比較擔心呢樣，所以好多銀行都唔做嗰種貸款暫時。
咁你頭先有提到咧，即係好似即係如果依家你嗰個申請者咧，即係暫時係俾公司 lay off 咗嘅話咧，咁要等佢翻去再做工嘅話咧，你先會即係會再審批嘅。咁但係如果個利息個 lock in 嘅 day 咧，咁即係會唔會有 additional cost 啊？會定係
我哋銀行咧就係如果你個貸款已經喺我哋銀行嘅話咧，就係如果當你係2月、3月嗰時開始申請嘅時候咧，我哋最近所有嘅人好似話我哋都諗住，好多人都係等住係4號、5號可能會翻去，所以好多嗰啲我哋都係同佢哋俾同佢哋 cover 咗，但係亦好老實講，我哋因為每一次我哋要同佢做 extension 嘅話咧，差唔多要俾半個 point 嘅。咁公司嘅立場就係話，如果係嘅話，我哋會再同你俾多2個，即係俾多30日。但係超過30日以後咧，就可能係要重新申請嗰個貸款，可能唔使重新申請，但係可能要係重新鎖過個利息就係咁啦。但係我哋都係因為而家疫情之中，大家都希望幫嗰啲每一個嗰啲貸款者，但係我哋做嘅話，只係可以而家就係話，如果係要延期嘅話咧，頭嗰25至30日，我哋公司自己俾，我哋冇叫到客仔去俾嗰種貸款俾個續期嗰個續期嗰啲嘢。
呢一排你有冇試過有客人咧，即係個審批即係就嚟搞掂，突然間唔批咁嘅情況咧？
我哋有一個呢個係已經批准咗，咁啱啱咁巧咧就有佢先生咧就喺賭場做嘅，咁跟住佢太太咧就喺酒店做，咁其實咧就係啱啱係我哋出文件之前嗰日，佢因為我哋打電話去問嗰時，佢就啱啱咗唔做工。咁我哋做法到當時咧就好在佢，因為佢嘅貸款已經係我哋 US Bank 入邊，咁我哋公司就係用佢嘅失業金嘅收入嚟計，咁僅就係去到48%。咁當然喺個利息方面係有調整到，但係我哋就冇將嗰啲加咗個費用叫客仔俾，咁我哋自己 cover 咗佢就係咁啦。但係即係呢個係一個係一個情形。我哋有另外一個又係 做下，佢哋準備翻去。咁我哋多數做法就係話，如果唔係有另外情形咧，就係好多嗰啲人事部就冇人聽電話嚟查收嚟證明佢喺度做工。咁我哋另外一個做法就係話，如果冇人聽電話嘅話咧，我哋就有兩樣嘢做。第一就話打電話證明間公司仲喺度，即係冇閂到門。第二就係要佢俾一張最近嘅出糧單。證明佢最近都有出糧，咁我哋攞嗰兩樣嘢嚟，即係證明話佢仲係有做工咁。因為好多啲中型公司佢入邊根本佢而家冇人聽電話，同你證明佢係咪仲喺度做工。咁我哋又用另外個方法嚟係希望可以查到佢做工。咁如果你真係冇做工就係 lay off 咗，咁就真係冇辦法而家。
OK，咁呢排個利息個走向係點咧？
都好怪，我覺得而家最近呢30日咧，反而嗰個Fannie Mae 嗰啲 loan 咧，即係好似話少過70幾萬或者51萬鬆啲嗰啲，嗰個利息反而係跌咗，因為有一日好似上個禮拜我都好奇怪，就係30年固定可以去到3.125，我點解咁低？但係唔係拉數耐，即係大概一日兩日咁樣。但係如果你話而家比較嚟講咧，就係嗰啲政府嗰啲 Fannie Mae、Fannie Loan 咧，就係比較銀行嗰啲 Jumbo Loan 低少少，可能因為銀行又唔想做好多嗰啲 Jumbo Loan，所以而家反而嗰啲Fannie Mae 嗰啲 loan 咧就利息反而仲係低啲。但係如果你唔喺30年嗰啲，比如睇翻10年啊、7年固定嗰啲，而家都係大概都係差唔多3%。有啲如果你係買屋嘅話，仲反而仲低啲，可能去到2.75、2.85咁上下，10年固定嗰啲。
OK，咁唔該晒。咁Janice 你有問題
？Eric，你嗰個 LMI 中文係乜嘢咧？可唔可以解釋俾人聽？點解銀行會幫啲人俾嗰個 PMI 咧 for the LMI loan？
你講係英文叫做咩
？LMI 啦，中文係乜嘢咧？
其實表面上嚟講，我諗嗰個就係銀行叫做嗰啲PMI 係貸款保險，但係嗰啲貸款保險，但係嗰種係我哋喺個利息入邊度提高咗嚟俾嘅咯。所以喺客仔方面，佢根本係睇唔到嘅。佢係即係唔係話佢要分開要俾嗰啲已經喺個利息上高加咗上去，即係好似話平時今日你嘅利息可能係30年固定，可能係3.5，咁如果你話攞嗰啲叫做 LPMI，可能係要俾3.875或者4%咁上下，但係喺個利息入邊嗰度已經計咗落去嘅已經。即係銀行好似話，即係好似比例講，即係可能話你每個月都要俾200蚊一個月嘅，但係就平時如果你攞啲你自己分開俾嘅話，就可能客仔俾，但係調翻轉銀行俾嗰啲就銀行就會收到另外一張單喺PMI company 俾我哋喺後面，我哋喺你收你嘅 payment 之後喺你後面同你俾就係咁樣。
咁咧，我想再問多一次關於啲 Forbearance 嗰啲 program，咁你喺 US Bank 嗰度見到你哋自己嗰間銀行Forbearance 係一般俾3個月 ，and then 第4個月要有個 lump sum，或者佢哋係加喺個 end of the term 啊？你可唔可以再俾啲 example？
多數以我所知，你第一次申請嗰時候咧，佢就自動就俾你90日時間，即係所有好似以我所知 Wells Fargo、Chase City 同埋 US Bank 都同意話。頭嗰90日係唔使，你可以推遲咗90日先俾。咁至於之後你要話你要一次過俾晒，或者你係分開俾嘅時候咧，係到時候你再同銀行再傾嘅。咁呢一樣嘢嗰時你要小心一樣嘢，就到時如果你到你90日後之後，你話我唔可以一次過俾晒，跟住或者要分期再拉長嚟講咧，咁當時嗰時候咧就會變咗叫做 modification。咁 modification 咧就係我唔知佢到時會唔會改咗啲例，但係如果你 modification 嚟講咧，係間接上係會喺你個信用報表上高走出嚟，係會有影響嘅。所以係嗰啲到時候嗰啲即係同翻好似去翻2007、2008年嗰時候一樣，好多人會做嗰啲 modification。但係如果你做咗 modification 嚟講咧，係會 以我所知係應該係對你信用方面係有影響。
咁
喺信佢唔係對唔住，喺你嘅信用報表上高會打出嚟，你係會曾經係要求改過你嗰個貸款嘅條文咁樣。
咁如果你有個 loan modification 喺個 record 咧，你哋銀行比如真係有人一定要做啦，你哋銀行要等幾多年後先可以做到呢個 loan， 或者佢哋會唔會有影響將來去貸款咧？
如果你係 modification 但係冇遲過嘅話咧，以我所知就係應該就只係需要一個解釋。但係咧，好老實講，我亦睇到如果話你個 file 係比較收入或者其他比較緊啲，到時候你要個 underwrite， 即係最要銀行或者要批嗰啲咧，可能銀行心理上會覺得會執正嚟做。但係所以好多時候，如果係盡辦有可能嘅話咧，就係冇申請呢啲。但係如果你話真係經濟上方面係一定要需要，就咁冇辦法，你就一定要咁做咯。但係即係同一時間，即係好似話，如果你真係認為你工作上面係有影響嘅話咧，亦可能或者同你哋啲同經紀、同啲地產經紀傾，或者攞呢個時間去將間屋賣出去即係上市賣咗佢，或者即係唔使供，咁又唔使咁大壓力。
Eric， 我想再問一清楚少少，就係你嗰個forbearance 咧係要自動係 postpone 90 days 啊，定係一定要 individual 咁 contact 你哋個銀行去要求咧？
一定係要你自動因為而家太多人申請，太多人問嘅話，佢哋多數所有啲銀行叫你上網去 request 先，跟住佢哋就會有同事會同你聯絡，唔係話自動嘅。你而家所有人要自動去申請去話你有冇經濟上冇能力去供個貸款，咁佢先會同你將呢將個貸款嗰個 payment 推遲咗90日，唔係自動，你一定要自己去申請。
咁要唔要提供啲咩證明左右嘅咧？
以我所知，今次係冇乜文件要問。
有一個 question 咧，就問一個 HELOC 一個 equity line 咧，可唔可以 apply for 嗰個 forbearance？如果個 lender 係 Chase， 以前係 Washington Mutual 嘅。
應該你要同 Chase 講，但係多數嚟講，所有銀行就算你係你係第一、第二貸款嗰啲，都係可以係做嗰啲 forbearance。如果佢銀行係有做第一貸款 forbearance 嘅，應該第二貸款佢都會做。係聽到啊？
聽到。Anyone has question？ 有冇人有問題？
係 Eric， 我係 Alice 啊，聽到嘛？
聽到。
我係 Alice Lam， 聽到。係我而家 backtrack 一個 question。剛才講開 PMI 咧就係呢個貸款保險啦，即係 for all day 嘅時間咧，通常啲 borrower 咧就係要俾 mortgage， 再加上咧要買一個貸款保險 PMI 嘅。現時咧我聽你講，亦都知道實行咗近期咧就係好多時咧。就係 lender， 好似你剛才所講呢個有啲 borrower 嘅 PMI 咧，已經喺嗰個 loan interest 嗰度咧係包括埋㗎啦，所以個 borrower 嘅眼中咧，佢哋並唔需要另外買 PMI。嗱，如果係咁樣嘅 set up 嘅話咧，以你嘅經驗咧，一般咧嗰個 interest rate 咧會係加高幾多啊？
應該係由0.375至到0.5咁上下。
哦 ，OK， 咁我哋知道個大概 charge 咁都幾多，咁都幾好啊。係0.375至到幾多？大概
0.375至到0.5咁上下。因為如果你普通你走去買個 PMI 嚟講咧， 普通人你都要好似當你100萬貸款啦，你差唔多係俾大概0.25%。咁如果你做呢種嚟講咧，銀係會收貴你少少，所以銀行係要收，佢唔係賺你，因為就算你自己出去買呢種貸款買嘅時候咧，你都要大概係俾多當你100萬係俾202蚊咁上下啦，咁咪即係差唔多係0.25%咯。咁你計起上嚟咪差唔多係係會貴少少，因為你要銀行同你做，咁銀行之中佢又有其他加上其他手續要去做佢，所以係一定係貴大概0.375至0.5咁上下。
如果以我個人意見嚟講咧，咁其實係仲好啲，因為咧第一容易管理，唔使多一個帳號咧。另外咧通通都係俾 mortgage 咁去咧，可能個 interest rate 仲即係個 borrower 嚟講仲方便啲，亦都係 more practical。
我有兩個睇法。如果你問我咧，就因為如果你話你分開嚟俾嘅時候咧，如果你間屋有升值嘅之後咧，1年後咧你就1年後或者2年後視乎你間銀行啦，咁你可以叫個 PMI company 即係如果你有升值或者你可以俾低個窿嘅時候咧，你可以唔使繼續俾個 PMI。但係如果 LPMI 即係銀行同你俾嘅時候咧，就算你間屋係可能買翻嚟係只有10% 嘅首期，可能你1年2年後間屋可能升值咗，就算你間屋升值咗超過咗有20% 以上嘅 equity 咧，你都要繼續俾翻嗰個貸款，即係俾翻高嘅利息嘅貸款。所以嗰樣嘢有一樣嘢，咁當然一支針冇兩頭利啦。咁係有一個唔好處，但係多數人以我知道攞 LPMI 嗰啲，多數都係當係短時候，但係可能1年2年時候，咁佢哋就會係重新貸款攞個另外一種。所以多數如果我哋做嗰啲 LPMI 咧，我哋就唔提議客仔攞30年固定，我哋會提議去攞個10年固定嗰啲。因為10年固定嘅話咧，就算你有 LPMI 計埋加高咗0.5%，都係等於同你而家攞30年固定嘅利息一樣。
冇錯，你 remind 我啦，因為如果個 borrower build up 咗個 equity 嘅話咧，佢哋係可以 call off 個 PMI 嘅。冇錯，你啱，多謝晒。
如果你係分開嘅話咧，就可以咁做法。
爸爸這裡不要。
咁咧，Eric 啊，你可唔可以 ？Can we please mute your thank you。你可唔可以講下用呢個 last minute 講下你呢家仲有啲咩特別啲 program 啊，或者可以有 bank statement program 啊，或者唔使查收入嘅，仲有冇啲乜嘢特別啲個 program 咧，可以同大家分享下咧？
我知道嗰啲所謂唔查收入或者係淨係睇銀行嗰啲，我哋不嬲銀行都唔做嗰啲。但係你話如果你話而家唯一一個我諗係我哋比較係貸款條件比較鬆動啲，同埋多啲人用嘅話咧，就好多時候有啲細路有啲或者後生仔啱啱大學畢業出嚟想買間屋，但係就供唔起，就叫爸爸媽媽或者親戚幫佢 co-sign。咁嗰啲好多，我哋而家做好多嗰啲，因為好多都肯幫佢哋，咁就唔使話攞啲唔查收入。至於另外一樣嘢，我哋而家 so far 我哋仲未提高咗個信用分數，因為好多銀行如果你做 jumbo loan 咧，最少都要差唔多700分至720分以上先可以。我哋而家最低，如果你個貸款額係少過100萬，660分我哋仲可以做到。同埋嗰個reserve 即係嗰個 reserve requirement 咧，我哋都係如果你少過100萬，都係需要6個月嘅時間。咁嗰樣咧，嗰個係比較鬆動啲嗰度，但係我唔可以擔保，即係可能話過2-3禮拜後，可能個市又轉咗，可能銀行都會調整佢。所以而家嗰樣嘢係比較嗰種貸款係比較鬆動啲，即係如果你信用分數係低少少嘅時候咧，我仲可以做到。同埋另外一個就係要親戚朋友幫你 co-sign 做貸款嗰啲，咁而家比較係多啲人申請用嗰種貸款嚟買屋。
Eric, Alice Lam again.
English session right now, Victoria.
Alice 係咪有少少 要有少少問題要補充。
Why don't we?
OK，
Can we put the
我 contact 咗 Eric in private 啦，唔緊要。
Okay, thank you. Can we any other question?如果你仲有啲中文問題咧，你 after 2點幾，我哋可以咧就會幫你答啦。Okay, Victoria, let's go to the English session. We can't hear you. You gotta unmute your microphone, Victoria.
我可以 hold 咋，我可以繼續 hold 咋。
Gogo, would you please hold?
Yeah, I'll
We
continue.
can hear you, Victoria. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So hi everyone, my name is Gogo Wu. I'm the president-elect for Chinese Real Estate Association of America. Thank you for joining us. Some of you might have already joined us for the Cantonese speaking section. So now the following 30 minutes gonna be English section. I'm honored to have our Eric Tang, the senior mortgage manager from US Bank, and also one of our sponsors to be here to talk about the forbearance during this COVID-19 pandemic, and also the mortgage program update. So Eric, can you please talk about what you have, and also we'll let Eric talk about 15 to 20 minutes, then the remaining time will be a Q&A section. And if anyone want to ask a question, you can type it out on the chat function, and also the session will be recorded for later reviewing purposes. Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eric Tang with US Bank. I'm the mortgage sales manager for US Bank in San Francisco. Again, thank you for inviting me today. I'm going to share with my personal opinion about forbearance and some of the programs that is available out there. Again, this doesn't reflect the opinion of the bank, just a disclaimer. So anyway, for the forbearance, I think lately we're getting a lot of inquiry from borrowers that inquire about the forbearance. Most of the bank, I think most of the bank has the forbearance program in place. The way they work is, like you have to call your servicer and request to have a 90-day payment deferment. Most of the bank, when you call them right now, most of the major bank, they offer you up to 90 days forbearance. Basically, forbearance meaning that they're going to defer your interest and principal payment for 3 months or 90 days, and after that, I think you have about 3 options. The most common one would be you have to pay them back in a lump sum, including principal and interest on after 90 days. The other one is I have people that they still experience some difficulty in making the payment. They will enter into what they call a modification agreement, either to defer the payment up to 12 months or just paying a partial payment during, like a specific period of time. Once you pass the 90-day forbearance period, you enter modification, and modification sometime might negatively impact your credit because it will reflect it on the credit report. I think most banks give them the assurance that when you enter in the forbearance agreement, it will still reflect that your mortgage is going to pay current on your credit report. One thing I just want to make people aware of is it might reflect it as current, but if some bank might get a little bit tricky and ask you to provide the payment history on your loan for the last 12 months, it might show that you have, like the skip payment up to 90 days. How did that impact the mortgage decision? I don't think that would have a whole lot impact on your future credit decision, but it will not show in the report. But I think that lender would have a way to find out that you enter forbearance agreement at one point. Do I recommend people go on a forbearance? I got a mixed opinion. I have people that thought that enter forbearance basically you don't have to make the payment, or the lender waived the interest payment during the first 90-day period. That's not the case. They basically, like work with the individual just to defer the payment up to 90 days. So I recommend people, if you recently got laid off or got furloughed and may need some assistance, I strongly recommend them to take advantage of it. But if you are gainfully employed, I probably recommend you not to do that, because sometimes it might I think that like this is not a program for everyone. Like only for those who need have a financial difficulty. In terms of one thing that people need to watch out this day is I'm sure a lot of people getting solicitations from different organizations, individuals, helping them to handle the forbearance payment. My recommendation is work with your own bank or servicers to work on the forbearance agreement. If you have any language issue or maybe any other issue that you might come across, work with your local nonprofit credit counseling agency. They're all bonded and reputable, and just be real careful with identity theft, because I've seen a lot of people that out there right now taking advantage of like the homeowner during this period. What else do we have here? I think that's the question I have. That's all I have right now for the time being. Google.
Sorry. Any non-profit organizations name that you can, give us one or two names for an example?
Yeah. So there's, I
or,
think that like there's like 5 listed, and I believe that Asian Inc. is one of them. Credit counseling. I don't have the name in front of me, but there's also a company that you can look it up. It's called the Financial Consulting Association of America. You can look it up. There's a lot of listed organizations around here. I have the phone number if you need it. It's 800-450-1794. 800-450-1794, or you can just Google under Financial Counseling Association of America. The other one is National Foundation for Credit Counseling. They also have a list of reputable HUD-approved agency in the city or in your neighborhood that can help you guys, provide free credit counseling. And just in case, the number that I have here is 800-388-2227. 800-388-2227. So those are the companies that I know that most of the credit counseling companies, they're listed on the if you Google them, you can basically find there's probably 5 or 6 reputable one here in the city. The other one is MIDA, I think, Mission Economic Development. I think that's another one, or Chinatown. I forgot the full name. The one on Clay Street, there's also provide credit counseling. I mean, I think if you go to the mayor's office website, they also list those 5 or 6, like the credit agency that provide credit counseling for, provide, and it's free. You don't have to pay for the service.
So Eric, do you think there's any concern that if you're getting a forbearance right now, how it would affect your credit and affect people getting a loan in the future if someone applied for it and they really needed it at this point?
My understanding is, like my understanding is forbearance does not will not negatively impact your credit. What they're going to show on your credit report is they will show that you're paying current. But again, if someone dig a little bit deeper into the actual payment history, they're going to see that, like you actually you have no history on your account for 90 days. I mean, I'm just saying if someone really know how to read the credit report, they can tell that there was no activity on your account for 90 days. I mean, even though that, it's not on the, on the credit report, but you can tell that, a payment was skipped. But again, my understanding, it would not negatively impact your credit or your credit score. But if you decided to continue to defer your payment after the forbearance period, then if you enter in the modification agreement, it will reflect on your report that you have a modification.
So what you're saying is, for the forbearance program, you're typically seeing it as 90 days, and then you're supposed to pay a lump sum at the 4th month? Or are you seeing forbearance program being modified after the 3 months and extending to the end of the term, and that's considered a loan mod, or and that will
well, forbearance, basically you don't make any payment for a certain period of time. Typically is 90 day. Most of the forbearance that I see is 90 day. Do you think bank would extend it beyond 90 day? I think it's case by case, but once you're beyond that 90-day period, typically most people would have to enter into some sort of modification agreement. I can't speak for any bank, any particular institution. Again, say for instance, for B of A, their forbearance is only for 30 days, and they do it on a month by month basis. Obviously, can it go beyond 90 days? I'm sure they can, but I guess once you want to go in some sort of permanent payment, deferment program, then you would have to enter some sort of modification agreement.
There was a question earlier related to co-signing. You said you guys have a program where you can get other people to help co-sign. Do those people need to be on title? And is it limited?
The co-signer, what they call a non-occupied borrower, does not have to be on title. No.
And do they have to be a first-time home buyer, or it could be someone that already owns a home?
It doesn't matter, because we're gonna run the blended ratio anyway. We don't want individual ratio like some of the banks. So what we do is we lump everything together as long as we're able to keep the income to liability under 43%. We do that all day long. So.
And then the other question someone else had was, for co-signing, can the co-signer eventually be removed, or do you have to refinance? What can you do to get the co-signer removed?
If you want to remove the co-signer, there's actually 2 ways that you can do it. You can actually petition the bank to remove it, and the person have to requalify. My understanding, most people that when they want to remove one of the co-signer, they probably have to go through the process of refinance to completely have the person completely removed from the loan.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to type onto the chat. In the meantime, Eric, while we're waiting for other questions, can you tell us a little bit more about some of the bank programs that you guys may have and what you guys are seeing at US Bank?
You mean in terms of the mortgage program? Yeah, the mortgage program that we have, I mean, I know a lot of the lender lately has tightened up the guideline. We have tightened up our guideline a little bit in terms of, we used to have a 90% program with true no PMI up to $1 million. So we suspend the program for the next 60 days. So, but we still offer loan over 80% right now with LPMI. There are some other changes. The other program that we have is the, we still can go if you're putting 20% down, we can still do 20% up to $2 million. And we do a lot of construction loan, single family construction loan, and also a lot of single family lot loan as well. The other stuff is pretty generic, the other one is our minimum FICO score for jumbo loan can be as low as 660 right now, and our reserve requirement is only 6 months for loan under $1 million. Those are the niche that we have. We don't have a lot of changes. The only major changes we have lately has to do with the appraisal, that because of the shelter in place, a lot of people don't want to show their property, so we have to start doing either a drive-by or desktop appraisal. And that's pretty common for most of the lender right now, to try to utilize the drive-by and the desktop appraisal. Aside from that, I mean, I guess you have to talk to your individual lender, but lender definitely tightening up the guideline. I think the number one concern that we have that I'm seeing that right now is on a lot of self-employed borrower. We typically in the past we only need to verify their existent or in business 30-day prior, but now we have to do another verification 10-day prior to closing. Because I think that it's unspoken rule that a lot of lender are concerned about a lot of self-employed borrower whether or not they're still in business, prior to funding.
Are you guys doing commercial construction loans?
I don't personally do commercial construction loan. We have a commercial department doing it. Most of the commercial construction, when you refer, I usually refer to my banking colleague, a couple other banks that I know that they're very good in doing small commercial construction. And you need a reference, you can give me a call offline. I can put you in touch with some of the community bank that I know.
Okay, some other questions include, to follow up with the commercial construction loan, do you know if anyone else is lending on hospitality right now? Maybe Atsuko can connect with you afterwards. Maybe we could put down your phone number and you can refer to the right people for the commercial loan.
When you say hospitality, I assume that you're referring to nursing home. I assume that they're referring to nursing home. Typically, if it's under 6 bed, like single family, they usually, utilize the SBA loan program for the hospitality business. I think that's what you were referring to, the nursing home. Bigger facility, up to 12 people kind of do the same. It's all income driven.
Okay, and I think there's a lot more questions related to co-signing. One question is, can one person add a co-signer to refinance the existing home loan? And that person's not on title, I assume. Can that happen? Or does it have to be?
Yes, you can add a co-signer. You can add a co-signer to the loan, but they don't want to be on title, right? Am I correct?
Yeah. Can they not be on title?
They don't have to be on title.
Okay, perfect. And then I think another question related to co-signer is, can anyone co-sign? I guess so, right? Any person you want. It doesn't.
I guess it can be anyone. Preferably, we want someone that's related to the borrower, but it could be anyone. It could be most of the time that the co-signer is family related members. So most of the co-signer that we have, that they're their family members.
And how long are you typically seeing for a refinance right now for a, let's say, for a single family house?
Our process right now for refinance, we have because I seen that anywhere from 30 to 45 days. That's pretty much our average. Even though that we lock most of our loan right now up to 90 days for refinance, but I would see that most of them, I think that we get it done between less than 45 days, or very typical. I guess all depending how you package the loan. Like most of the stuff that we got it through, we usually within between 45 to 60 days right now, if we're not rushing it.
Can you also answer, will a VA cash out of 100%, like a new refinance or a cash out refinance, be impacted by coronavirus? Or is the VA still doing cash out refinance?
Yeah, I think most of the lenders still doing cash out refi. Like I said, we have not tightened up our guideline on cash out refi. I know quite a few lenders had eliminated the cash out program in the last 2 weeks. I think you might want to check with the individual lender. Definitely, those are considered high risk loan. Anytime you're doing with non-owner, cash out, low credit score, those, what we consider the high risk loan. We haven't changed our guideline yet.
Let's assume the VA cash out refinance is 100%. They put 0 down, and they occupy the property. Are you seeing issues with that now due to shelter in place?
Are you talking about VA loan, the veterans loan?
Yeah, a veteran's loan, if they want to cash out refinance and pull out all of their equity, are you seeing that being affected or impacted by coronavirus or shelter in place?
I have not seen FHA, VA had changed the guideline. Again, the only change that I've seen on the agency guideline, we used to able to do a non-owner purchase over 80%. Right now that, you know, they modified that changes, they cap it at 80%. So that's the one only change that I've seen on the agency guideline, which is, you know, like they tighten up the non-owner purchase, require minimum 20% down. But aside from that, I have not seen a whole lot of changes on the agency guideline right now at this point.
Okay, and then someone's asking, are you guys still doing investment loans for jumbo loans, investment jumbo loans? And if you are, what is the loan to value LTV?
On the jumbo loan, if you're talking about within the agency within the high balance guideline, we can go up to $1.47 million on a 4-unit for investment property. That's a high balance guideline. If you talk about individually under the banks, we're not that competitive when it comes to the jumbo loan. I mean, like jumbo investment property.
But you're still doing that loan right now, right?
We're still doing non-owner jumbo, but when you say jumbo, that, you know, like I said, we just did a couple, you know, 4-unit property up to 1.47, but that's within the agency guideline.
Okay. I think there's some other questions. So even though you're not competitive, since you are doing that loan, what is the maximum LTV? And are you doing cash out refinance on investment properties that are jumbo loans?
We are doing investment, again, I just did one recently that the guy bought this 4-unit all cash, 4-unit non-owner. So we did a refinancing. He pulled out about $1.4 million. So within the agency guideline, there's no limit, there's no cap on the amount that you can pull out, you know, like from the property. So you know, at that one, I think we closed it about 4.25% on the 30-year fix. But if you're looking at the regular jumbo portfolio product, we can go up to 65%. Again, I know there are a couple other lenders that usually they're a lot more competitive when it comes to the jumbo non-owner.
Okay, great. I think there's a specific question related to how much is today's refinance rate at a $300K loan with a 15-year fix? I mean, I would assume there's at least 20% or 30% equity in that property.
Yeah, so again, I don't want to quote with other, but I just give you the range right now. So a 15-year right now that you're probably looking about under 3%, like 2 7/8 to 3%, you know, depending on the AP. I haven't calculated APR yet, but that should be pretty close. You know, assuming you have enough equity doing a rate and term today.
Another question was, are you doing loans in South Florida?
I'm licensed. All the U.S. Bank loan officers are licensed to do in all 50 states. We're all licensed to do in all 50 states.
And are you seeing issues with getting loans on a hotel commercial loan, I guess? Or is that more of a commercial?
Are you referring to Condotel? Are you referring to Condotel?
Commercial, I don't know, hotels. The question was just hotels. So is your bank doing loans for hotels right now?
If you're talking about like commercial hotel establishment, it's a different department, different group. I mean, like we do, but I can tell you that with all the stuff going on right now, it's almost back in, you know, like 1998 that It's going to be hard to get hotel financing right now because occupancy right now is down so much. So it's really hard for them to establish the value. But if the question is regarding whether or not we do condo tel, meaning that they're within this establishment, they have condos and also like for sales, like the condo. I mean, what they call a condo tel in Hawaii. We do that type of financing, but there's a little bit tight on the guideline. They want to make sure that they don't have a full-blown retail store on the first level, and also that there's no restriction how long the owner can occupy the property. So I mean, those are referring to as a I think I'm not sure the gentleman's asking for the condo tel questions. Condo tel, then we do.
I think there's another question related to HELOCs. Are you seeing HELOCs being restricted or closed if people are not pulling out their cash? And is your bank or other banks still doing HELOCs that you know of?
Again, the only one that I know that pulled out from the HELOC market is Chase. We also lower our HELOC LTV right now to 80% 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure about. I don't think that B of A do line of credit right now. I'm not sure, or Citibank. So you might want to check with those sponsors. But everybody's tightening up on the guideline on line of credit at this point.
And how long is it taking to get a HELOC if someone wanted to get a HELOC at this point?
I would say that on the HELOC, you might want to give, probably about 45 days because, they work in the call center. So, we can also work with you, at the bank. So, but you're probably looking at about, about 45 days.
Are there any other questions that we haven't addressed? I guess in the meantime, while we're waiting for these questions, is there anything else you want to add? Any pointers during this time, Eric?
In terms of mortgage, I think that, this is still really a good time to, to refinance. One of the things that I want a lot of people right now is because the market is shifting right now in the next 30 days. Even appraisers feel that, the valuation might change come in May. So, they might have a hard time, establish value. If you have a very tight loan to value, that you might consider, doing it sooner than later. So I think that's probably my number one concern right now is on the appraisal value going forward, that it might have, impact the, refinance. I guess that's probably work the same for purchases that, in the next 30 to 60 days, because usually appraisers have to go back and look at a comparable for, for the last 30 to 60 day or 90 day. If there's not a lot of sales, that it might negative impact the value. So that's something that I foresee that, coming in May and June, that we're going to have some challenge when it comes to the appraisal. So.
Okay, a couple more questions. Does U.S. Bank do mixed use loans?
The quick answer is yes, but on a mixed use, it has to be zone single family, and then the commercial property preferably is less than 25% of the total square footage. If you have a mixed use that, say for example, maybe the best way to look at it, if you have a single family recently converted into the garage space or converted into retail space, it's a lot easier for us to do it because it's some single family. But if let's say you have a mixed use with two residential units on the top, then we're gonna have a hard time doing those loans. Yeah.
Can you give a vague forecast on rates? Are you projecting it to go up or go down?
My prediction on the rate in the next 60 days, I think that the market pretty much stay flat. I can't foresee the rate going to go up that much. If it go up and down, it's probably somewhere between an 8 to 1/4%. But again, I don't have the crystal ball. I think that right now the rate is still pretty competitive, and I think that there's no perfect storm. If you think that this is the rate is reasonable enough, able to to meet your financial need, this is the right time to refinance. The same thing that people buying a home, you can. It's hard to time it to buy at the bottom. I mean, I'm sure that you guys have a better answer than I do. That you cannot really time it. So if the time is right, the price is right, then I think that's a good time to buy, a good time to refinance.
I'm going to ask the final question, and then we're going to get over to the insurance portion of this workshop. So if a person is unemployed, and let's say they're the person on title, is that person qualified to refinance with someone that is not on title and has a job, and that person is the co-signer?
Let me.
So
the person.
Let's say, for example, Janice is unemployed, and I want someone to help me refinance. Let's say my Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob is not on title, but he has a job. Can he co-sign for me, even though I have no income? Meaning Uncle Bob's income is enough to qualify for the refinance.
Well, I mean, I think that if the co-signer make enough to qualify for the loan, and then the other person is currently not working or is unemployed, yeah, I mean, we're going to use the co-signer's income to qualify. Correct. Again, we don't run a separate ratio like most of the bank. What they do is that they run a separate ratio between the occupant and also the co-borrower non-occupying person. So I mean, we just do what they call the blended ratio, meaning that we just combine all the income together and just run. We're gonna have just one ratio in the when we qualify for those loans.
Okay, thank you, Eric, for such an informative session. Victoria, do you want to close this session out and bring in the new session? We can't hear you though. You need to unmute your microphone.
Just quickly, thank you so much for everyone. And also we share Eric's contact information in the chat area. So if anyone want to reach out to Eric for any further question, you can do that via his cell phone or an email.
Okay. I have a 3:30 appointment, so I gotta run right now. Thank you guys. Have a good Saturday.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eric.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So our next workshop is about insurance. Okay, from 3 to 3:30, we will do it in Chinese version, and afterward, we will do it in English again. So today's insurance is about homeowners insurance and also automobile insurance. 你好，阿 Kel， 今日你嚟到咧係我哋美國華人實業協會嘅 workshop。咁咧，阿 Kel 咧係 Lyman Chow Allstate Insurance Agency 嘅一個保險經紀嚟嘅。咁樣咧，阿 Kel， 我哋嘅觀眾好多問題想問你，因為咧出邊有好多留言話咧，如果係 flood insurance 或者係 earthquake insurance 都會喺今次嘅疫情裏邊可能會受到驗縮公司俾一啲 discount 或者 refund， 會唔會係有啲咁樣嘅事？同埋有啲咩 update 可以話俾我哋啲觀眾知道咧
？OK， 咁暫時咧，保險局建議個退款方案入邊咧就唔包括房屋、地震同埋水險嘅，同埋其實今次嘅疫情都唔會令到發生火災或者引起地震同水災嘅風險增加啦，所以暫時係冇收到通知呢3種保險係有退款咯。
咁但係我哋知道好似係汽車係有退款，好多觀眾都唔明白，因為有時講係15%，有時係20%，有啲仲話係25%添。咁而家 Allstate Insurance Agency 係有幾多嘅退款啊？
咁因為間公司唔同嘅，所以就每個客人佢問翻自己嘅保險經紀啦。咁我哋 Allstate 為例，我哋係退4月同埋5月嘅15%俾翻客人嘅。咁因為唔係個個客人2個月嘅保費都一樣，所以我哋係分開計算。咁就譬如4月嘅款項應該係會有5月頭開始退，5月嘅款項應該係6月頭開始退。咁當然係。
咁講法即係大家係唔需要申請，亦都唔需要打電話俾自己嘅保險經紀。咁咧係 computer generate 就會俾一個 refund in check 俾你嘅，係咪咁啊？
係客人乜都唔需要做嘅，咁我哋會自動去計算佢個款項啦，跟住就按翻佢對上嗰次嘅付款方式。咁可能佢用卡或者係 checking，咁啊自動退翻去個賬戶啦。如果係用支票或者係現金嘅話，咁我哋係退翻支票俾佢，或者去翻佢份單度咯。
咁喺呢個時候咧，如果4月份嘅退款應該係5月份收到，定係4月同5月嘅退款都要等一個lump sum，即係一筆過係譬如話6月份先會寄到嚟咧？因為我哋想我哋啲觀眾知道，唔使佢哋話好 exciting 啊，每一日都去揾自己嘅保險經紀去追問呢一個退款嘅。
OK，咁因為即係我只可以話 Allstate 啦，其他公司就唔係咁清楚。咁就其實我哋 Allstate 喺今個星期2、3左右咧，如果係有我哋 Allstate Mobile Apps 嘅客人咧，你上網就已經見到你4月嘅退款係幾多錢。只不過我哋仲需要多時間去處理個退款方式，咁所以就已經計算好㗎啦4月，但係就5月開始退款咁樣。咁係2個月係分開計，好似我之前咁講，唔係每個客人係每個月嘅單係一樣嘅。咁好似我啱啱早2日有個客人，佢係5月1號續期嘅，咁所以佢4月同埋5月嘅款項唔一樣，咁分開每個月計亦都係公平啲咯。
咁因為呢個疫情可能會令到有啲人士失業。我哋有常見到嘅就係好多人，譬如住三藩市，可能佢哋會喺南灣、東灣返工。今次呢一個失業咧，會令到佢哋揸車嘅時間少咗好多，唔會去到咁遠啦。又好唔好打俾自己個保險經紀同佢咁樣講？會唔會話我個 annual miles 啊，即係我每一年行嘅里數少咗咁多啊，又會令到我汽車保險又獲得咁多嘅折扣或者減價咧？
咁當然個咪數係會影響嗰個價錢啦，咁所以但係而家係啱啱先發生，咁我哋係需要最少有60日嘅對比嘅，咁佢可以攞翻佢之前嘅可能即係去驗車啊或者換油啊嗰啲咪數嘅記錄俾我哋，咁佢遞交翻60日之後嗰個而家個咪數，咁我哋會用電腦幫佢計算，佢係真係揸少咗嘅，我哋可以幫佢申請去更改，咁嗰個費用應該會唔同咯。咁同埋除咗即係 Allstate 除咗有15% 即係退翻俾客人4月同5月之外，我哋都因為而家居家令，我哋每個人都留喺屋企，多咗上網買嘢啦，咁所以除咗呢個退款，我哋仲有身份盜用呢個賠償俾客人，直到年尾12月31號嘅。不過因為有私人嘅，即係譬如你哋嘅名、私人資料啦，所以呢個咧退款就唔使乜都唔使做，我哋自動退俾你。但係嗰個身份盜用呢個保障咧，就要客人自己喺5月31號之前上網登記。咁我哋有個人計劃同埋家庭計劃嘅，家庭計劃係最多可以4個人，包括你嘅子女或者係依靠你生活嘅家庭成員，可以唔需要一齊住嘅。咁你就要填翻佢哋嘅資料上去，咁就可以㗎啦。
咁個疫情嚟得咁突然嘅時候咧，咁會唔會你哋或者好多保險公司都會面對到有一啲客戶佢哋突然間俾唔起錢，追唔上個 premium 啊，咁佢哋可能會停啊。咁驗收公司有冇一啲措施話可以將個 grace period longer 咧，即係長啲時間俾佢哋 grace 都可以 reinstate 翻個 policy 咧？咁樣。
我哋明白 呢段時間即係可能有啲客人會有經濟困難啦，所以我哋都允許客人可以申請嗰個延遲付款最多60日嘅，係冇罰款嘅，就全部單都有。
哇，咁好！咁會唔會話通知咗我個銀行貸款部話我冇俾到房屋保險，使到佢哋又會擔心，然後嚟寄信揾我麻煩㗎？
我哋只會係將單真係去到一個限期嘅時候，即係真係可能斷單，我哋先至會通知銀行咯。
咁近來有冇啲乜嘢新嘅coverage 或者一啲 case study 啊？你覺得想同我哋觀眾分享一下㗎？
暫時即係因為我哋都明白，譬如因為房屋保險其實影響唔太大，最多個變數咧就係可能 closing 一路咁延遲啦。咁我哋就可能會定期就會跟進翻每個生效日期啱翻，咁確保客人唔會買得太早或者太遲，就即係補咗間唔屬於自己嘅屋啦。咁即係房屋就唔太多影響啦。所以比較多影響嘅就係汽車咯。咁有時有啲客人可能會話我冇揸車，我留喺可唔可以暫停份保險？咁我哋唔建議嘅。咁當然佢哋要求就佢哋都可以，因為暫停保險咧係即係可能唔係間公司都有。咁我哋 Allstate 係可以俾你暫停保險，咁就剩翻我哋係綜合險，即係可能係保玻璃或者係我哋叫偷車險。但係如果係暫停嘅話，你係架車泊喺出邊，你 hit and run 都可能會冇得賠嘅。咁所以我哋就會同客人講清楚呢啲風險，咁佢哋會知道究竟佢哋係咪真係決定咁樣做啦，同埋佢暫停咗之後，佢哋都有可能會收到 DMV 嘅信，要求佢哋遞交保險證明嘅，因為暫停都會連嗰個第三者即係責任險都停埋嘅。咁好似我自己，我前個禮拜我架車都喺條街度俾人爆咗2塊玻璃，咁當然我就算我架車暫停咗，我嘅玻璃都係有得賠㗎啦，因為我剩翻嗰個綜合險係一定有得賠嘅。但係我唔知道下一次會唔會係俾人 hit and run 㗎嘛，所以我自己本身就冇暫停我啲即係泊喺街嘅車咯。咁我即係如果啲客人佢話佢有幾個車房嘅，咁佢哋可以諗下，但係都要清楚知道個風險喺邊度先至好咁樣決定咯。
原來係咁。咁呢個疫情咧，有好多人都失咗業啊。有冇啲 tips 可以教下大家？會唔會有一啲新嘅折扣係 Allstate 嘅？咁我哋都可以同個驗收經紀傾下喎，可以攞啲 discount 喎咁。因為我知道以前 Allstate 都有個叫 Good Drivers Discount，咁而家仲有冇第二啲新啲嘅 discount 出嚟？咁我唔知道我原來 qualify 嘅。如果你而家講俾我知咧，我有 qualify 咧，咁我可以向你申請攞呢個 discount 啦。
OK，咁其實 Good Driver 咧，或者係咁就加州個 DMV 我哋會睇記錄啦。咁3年之內嘅良好駕駛人士我哋就有㗎啦。咁另外 Allstate 自己本身都有5至7年，咁分別係有1、2、3級嘅更加多嘅折扣優惠啦，卓越駕駛者嘅優惠。咁就視乎你，我哋每年去睇你嗰個駕駛記錄嘅。咁呢啲我哋都會自動去睇，咁所以唔出擔心冇折扣嘅喺駕駛方面。咁其他嘅話，可能呢排多人有中咗疫情啦，或者係唔舒服。咁如果佢哋係同佢個汽車或者房屋保險一齊捆綁埋一齊，咁譬如而家身體好買多份人壽保險嘅話，咁佢越多單同佢嘅即係譬如同我哋一齊嘅話，咁佢折扣就更加大咯。咁房屋方係
房屋方面啊，我又想知道。
係啦，房屋方面咧，咁通常我哋會建議客人每年做一次即係同自己嘅經紀傾一傾，佢哋嗰個有冇生活改變啊，或者係佢係仲係自住定係出租，因為好影響到佢個保單究竟賠唔賠嘅。咁如果你話折扣方面，佢哋有定期可能5至10年揾有牌嘅 contractor 去幫佢檢驗下佢哋嗰個屋頂，因為同或者係佢個 plumbing 嘅話，咁如果佢哋係有維修或者係更換嘅話，咁佢哋會如果係新屋頂或者係新嘅換晒嗰啲水喉嗰啲，咁佢哋會係個保費係會平啲咯。佢哋有個單證明翻俾我哋睇嘅話，咁同埋而家即係嗰啲盜竊咁越嚟越多啦，咁佢哋有每個月有俾月費嘅去做嗰啲防火或者係防盜嘅嗰啲camera 嗰啲嘅話，咁亦都係嗰啲警報可以攞翻份單翻嚟，攞翻佢每個月嘅單翻嚟證明，咁我哋都可以加翻嗰個折扣上去咯。
咁呢一個防盜眼或者叫做閉路電視咧，而家好多人都有啦。咁如果我嘅閉路電視係我自己安裝嘅，咁亦都唔會駁去警察局嘅，咁係好似普通喺 Costco 都買到嘅啫。我有單㗎，又可唔可以獲得呢個折扣咧？
係一定要係駁消防處或者係警局，即係所以你每個月係有俾月費嘅嗰啲先至可以得到呢啲折扣優惠咯。
哦，咁而家咧社區度有一個熱烘烘嘅話題啊，呢個話題咧真係引起好大嘅迴響，就係話可能咧佢哋想加州嘅業主全線都減2成半嘅租金。咁如果真係成事嘅話，我有買到 landlord insurance 嘅喎，landlord insurance 又會唔會保我呢一個 loss of rent 當我係 loss of income 咧？
好 loss of rent 不嬲都你講緊因為疫情少咗租金，所以因為佢暫時因為疫情比較新啦，所以都未有人去報過呢個理賠，所以真係要問一問理賠部佢哋點樣去處理今次嘅疫情影響。但係我個人就估計，因為房屋保險即係呢啲理賠係發生意外造成嘅損失啦，咁所以我就不便評論，因為暫時就唔清楚呢個事情會唔會受賠咯。
咁多人都有租客啦，我哋呢個成個 Bay Area 都有好多人係 landlord 嚟嘅，但係好多時候咧，以我嘅睇法係，佢哋 landlord 都唔係好清楚其實 landlord insurance 係包啲乜嘢嘅。趁今日嘅機會，不如同大家講下 landlord insurance coverage 究竟係 cover 緊呢班 landlord 啲乜嘢咧
？OK， 咁首先嗰個重建費用同自住屋都一樣啦，都係即係發生災害之後就按照翻你維修或者重建翻你間屋，咁同自住一樣。但係最唔同嘅就係當然其中你嗰個個人財物，因為自住屋嘅個人財物就係你自己嘅衫褲鞋襪啊、家私電器咁樣，但係喺 landlord 入邊咧，就係你留喺個屋入邊，你留喺個單位入邊俾你嘅租客，譬如雪櫃、爐頭、家私咁樣，咁你就每個屋主自己去計算下自己有幾多，咁你可以着量咁樣去按翻自己嘅情況去購買咯。咁同埋有啲好多人特別可能係三藩市啦，有我哋每間公司可能個名唔一樣，咁有時會同追但係嗰個係 optional 嘅，即係你可以選擇買定唔買。咁當然我哋通常都會建議客人買埋啦，因為可能佢哋會同租客有糾紛嘅時候，如果佢有買埋呢一個賠額，咁好多係 wrongful eviction 啦，即係驅趕租客。咁樣嘅話，咁佢可以有份單喺度，都可以有得即係賠償啦。咁但係如果有啲客人佢哋冇為意，佢哋份單係冇加呢個賠額嘅話，咁可能就冇買到啦。咁更加我頭先就所講，如果因為我哋都明白客人即係金錢上可能即係想慳啲錢，所以佢哋有時可能當初買屋嘅時候佢係真係自住嘅，咁但係而家可能佢買多咗間屋啊，或者搬咗去第二度，佢轉咗嗰度租咗俾人，佢但係冇通知自己保險經紀嘅話，咁嗰間屋一路都係買緊自住屋，所以發生意外嘅時候咧，可能係乜都冇得賠。所以就清楚記得有任何生活嘅改變，或者每年同自己嘅經紀傾一傾，確認翻自己個生活改變，去 update 翻份單咯。
頭先你講到嘅係 wrongful eviction， 即係錯誤性嘅驅趕。咁即係我犯咗錯你就補啦，我唔犯錯就唔補喎。咁你會唔會覺得有時係鼓勵緊啲業主去糊糊塗塗咁樣去驅趕，哪怕自己犯錯啦，照做咁會唔會令你哋公司會好大嘅損失咧？如果係咁，驗收公司一定好聰明嘅喎，佢都有辦法去睇到你係唔係故意或者唔故意，又或者你覺得呢一個 wrongful eviction 最主要係咩意思，幫啲咩人咧？
佢哋其實咧多數唔係暫時冇見到有好多係成功告到或者係用保險呢度賠償嘅。咁我哋可能我諗1、2單、2、3單左右，即係唔多。咁一定係佢哋會揾律師去控告個業主，即係我講緊租客啦，去控告個業主。咁佢到時就會，當然呢啲就會係理賠部同埋我哋自己公司都會有律師去同佢哋調停嘅進行嘅理賠咯。所以就係會唔係真係咁，其實唔係真係咁容易啦，可能係。
原來係咁嘅，咁大家有冇啲乜嘢問題？任何嘅問題關於保險都可以趁而家呢個時間，我哋順便問埋嘅喎。
頭先有啲人想問啦，就如果呢家佢冇乜用佢部車咧，同埋係買咗部新車咧，佢哋申請嗰時咧係應該寫低嗰個咪數咧，寫翻佢以前揸嗰個咪數，或者現在冇乜揸車個咪數咧。
係就係可以佢哋可以俾如果佢哋對上一次有記錄啦，譬如佢之前佢新車啱啱新車買，佢個 contract 上面有佢個咪數記錄嘅，或者係驗車整車全部都有記錄喺上面嘅。咁佢俾翻佢而家個咪數，我哋要最少相隔60日。咁跟住我哋打入電腦幫佢哋計算咧，如果係真係少過佢而家嗰個記錄上面咧，我哋可以幫佢進行更改嘅。
我哋嘅問題真係好多啦，問到而家已經3點23分添。我知道咧，除咗我多問題之外，本身咧你都會有少少嘅 presentation 係一啲 update 預備嚟講俾我哋聽嘅喎。
我見到隔離頭先啱啱有個問題係講 condo 同 homeowner， 因為我睇到最下面一個，唔好意思，如果睇唔到上面嗰啲。咁condo 同 homeowner 係因為你獨立屋就係自己成間連埋地都係你自己嘅啦，咁所以我哋嗰個重建費用方面咧，就係計算翻你間屋本身嘅尺數，咁亦都包括埋可能你係獨立嘅車房啦，或者你後花園嘅泳池咁樣。咁而 condo 或者係 townhouse， 佢通常有 HOA 嘅，佢有個額外咁管理處佢會有個另外一份保單係保外牆嘅。咁所以 condo 同埋 townhouse 嘅客人佢可以就淨係買佢屋入邊嘅重建佢自己嘅責任險同埋財物。咁但係都有少數嘅HOA 即係管理處佢嗰份單咧係連埋內即係屋入邊嘅重建費用都包埋嘅。咁如果係咁樣嘅情況咧，個客人就可以選擇淨係買自己嘅責任險同埋嗰個私人財物咯。咁所以每一次佢去即係唔清楚佢新買嗰間屋嘅時候，佢可以問清楚個管理處佢哋嗰個 HOA 包啲乜嘢嘢，咁先至同佢個保險經紀商量究竟佢份單點樣買。
有一個 question 咧，就係話佢應唔應該買 umbrella policy 或者就咁買一個 home insurance policy， 如果佢係有間屋係自住嘅，有乜嘢區別咧 ？umbrella 同埋 home insurance policy。OK，home
insurance 咧就淨係保你個房屋嘅重建啦，你嘅責任險或者你嘅財物損失，即係好似 好似我咁樣，我之前我架車俾人爆玻璃，我諗我有財物喺度損失。你嘅私人財物唔一定喺你間屋入邊俾人盜竊嘅，你喺世界各地你去旅行嘅時候，或者係你架車入邊嘅財物損失，你都可以喺你個房屋保險入邊索賠嘅。咁 umbrella 係一個責任險，額外嘅一個責任險保險嚟嘅，係分開。咁你個佢係可以同時保護緊你個汽車同埋房屋以外，即係你個可能汽車以外，你同人哋發生碰撞係你唔啱，咁超過咗你份單本身嘅責任險嘅時候咧，如果人哋需要告，譬如你買緊25萬，如果對方要告50萬嘅，咁你有買 umbrella 有買雨傘保險嘅話，咁你汽車保險會先賠頭嗰25萬。咁同房屋一樣啦，先賠咗你份單自己本身嘅責任險，以上嘅嗰啲就會去你個雨傘保險 umbrella 嗰度去索賠嘅。咁所以有房屋嘅客人，我哋會建議佢首先加高佢嘅汽車嘅責任險，因為佢嘅汽車同埋房屋都係佢個名下嘅時候，佢汽車發生意外，有時都有可能會影響到佢俾人控告，影響到佢嘅屋嘅會俾人告埋去攞錢咯。咁如果有個雨傘保險，有個 umbrella 喺度咧，咁就會同時保障緊佢自己咯。
頭先咧，好似Victoria 問過你，咁有好多人有 tenant 嗰啲 landlord policy 咧。如果你呢家知道有個 eviction moratorium，有啲住客又唔俾唔到嘅租金咧，嗰個 landlord insurance policy 會唔會保嗰25%？或者如果個 tenant 唔俾租嗰個保險咧，會唔會賠償咧？
以我個人所知係有意外發生，即係開咗理賠之後，即係佢係租客唔可以喺嗰度居住嘅時候，佢嘅租金損失咯。咁由於今次嘅疫情都係第一次啦，咁又嚟得咁突然，所以暫時未收到任何有關於疫情對譬如呢個租金損失係唔係有得索賠。可以嘗試去開咗理賠，咁但係都係要由理賠部嘅理賠員去作決定咯。
我又有個問題咧，其實如果譬如我買一間屋，我20年前買一間屋，當時30萬，我就貸款咗25萬，咁咧20年後嘅今日咧，間屋咧就值120萬啦。銀行咧就冇叫我加大個貸款額嘅，我都仲係保緊25萬。咁其實你哋保險公司會唔會話有時會 review， 即係複核下啲 policy， 去 call 翻啲客戶揾佢哋，叫佢哋買翻高啲嘅保障咧？因為可能而家25萬就唔夠個建造價噶咯喎，但係我一直都冇喐過嘅嗱，即係過去20年我亦都冇重貸，乜嘢都冇做啦。咁你哋會唔會睇下我份 policy 係啱唔啱，要唔要加大啲保額嘅咧？
其實多數嘅保險公司咧，房屋保險咧，每年都會係有一定嘅百分比去增加翻入去，跟翻嗰個市場嗰個通貨膨脹，因為確保翻客人嚟緊嗰年遇到事情發生嘅時候，夠賠翻嗰間屋俾佢。咁好似之前嘅山火咁樣，咁我哋係聽講過有啲客戶係唔夠錢賠翻嘅公司。即唔係我哋 sorry， 因為我哋已經係一段時間冇啦。咁但係我哋聽到外界有啲保單係個客人唔夠錢賠翻佢個重建費用啦，中間有個 gap 喺度啦。咁所以我哋都會建議客人係確保翻佢可以清楚同我哋傾。咁雖然除咗我哋每一年都會增加嗰個某個百分比喺間屋上面，但係唔會係淨係加佢價咯。佢要睇清楚，其實嗰個保險費貴咗係因為佢個重建費用多咗，咁確保佢哋係得到足夠嘅保障，可以起得翻間屋咯。有咩事？
哦，原來係咁樣嘅。咁你做咗驗疏咁多年啦 ，Kel 有冇啲客戶經常會擺嘅烏龍啊，或者做錯事啊 ，make mistake 啊，你覺得係好唔值嘅咧？可唔可以提醒我哋啲觀眾咧，要注意啲乜嘢，同埋唔好擺烏龍喺啲乜嘢事情上面咧？
擺烏龍，霎時間我又諗唔起。我淨係試過有個客人，我寄單俾佢簽名，跟住佢話簽咗，但係其實份單留咗喺佢自己度，佢冇寄翻俾我。
咁點啊？呢個情況會唔會係因為佢咁唔小心簽完名又唔記得俾翻你？會唔會係冇咗份保險自己都唔知啊？
我哋會係因為都確保翻份單唔會立亂俾唔係個保單持有人去立亂更改啦。咁你都唔希望即係同身份盜用差唔多，所以所有嗰啲更改咧，我哋都需要客人同我哋確認或者簽名嘅。咁如果佢哋係譬如同我哋講話，我哋想加人加車或者做任何更改，但係佢哋冇同我哋確認咧，可能就會冇進行嗰一個更改咯。咁樣比較要，我哋會同佢 follow up 嘅。咁但係有時可能客人比較忙，咁又萬一啱啱咁啱喺我哋即係仲未得到佢嘅確認之前，未做係更改嘅時候，又發生意外嘅時候，咁就唔好啦。因為其實客人即係幫我哋做確認，其實都保障翻雙方，咁佢亦都可以確認佢自己有做呢件事，係得到保障咯。
咁剛才我收到一個問題，就係話，如果呢個女仔咧，佢男朋友應該係意思係唔同佢 same household，唔喺埋一齊住嘅，但係會經常駕駛佢啲汽車嘅，咁但係又唔同住，使唔使加佢男朋友名喺自己嘅汽車保險嗰度咧？然而呢啲汽車全部都冇男朋友嘅名嘅，冇人哋個名係自己嘅車嚟嘅啫，自己買嘅車嚟嘅啫。
咁首先呢個係我個人意見，個人嘅意見唔包括公司嘅，即係唔代表公司。咁第一每個駕駛者應該係要加翻落自己份汽車保單度啦。咁所以有啲咩事一定會有得保啦。第二就係有啲公司我知道係有寫到明喺個合約嘅時候，即係第一份合約嘅簽嘅合同上面寫住話，唔喺份單入邊嘅駕駛者係唔受賠嘅，所以佢哋要確保翻問翻自己個保險經紀，佢份單會唔會保唔係同佢一齊住嘅司機咯，同埋佢如果係成日揸，佢係應該要加咯。
大家仲有冇其他嘅問題啊？有咧都可以 click 你哋嘅 chat box， 然後將你嘅問題喺嗰度寫低，咁我哋都可以喺稍後嘅30分鐘再回答你嘅。否則嘅話咧，我哋就好多謝阿 Kelly Wong from Lyman Chow Allstate Insurance Agency 今日嚟到我哋 CREAA 美國華人實業協會嘅網上平台嚟到同我哋講咁多關於保險嘅嘢。如果有需要諗到更加多嘅問題，有需要再問嘅話咧，都可以直接聯絡 Lyman Chow Allstate Insurance Agency。好多謝大家
，Thank you，
多謝 Cal。Thank you very much for everyone that who attend our 30 minutes Cantonese sections. And now we're going into the English sections presented by Molly.
Hi.
Molly.
Hi, Molly too.
Molly. Yeah, hi. Molly also came from Allstate Insurance, Lyman Chow Allstate Insurance Agency. How are you, Molly?
I'm good.
Yeah.
You see my virtual
short
background.
presentations for us today with some market updates on insurance. That's right?
Yes,
right?
it's very similar to what Kelly had shared, but I'll be happy to repeat myself. Yeah.
Sure, please.
So today our main topic is in regards to COVID-19. So in terms of homeowners insurance, there actually hasn't been too much of an impact so far, because of course, if an earthquake were to happen, a flood were to happen, a fire were to happen, the coverage still covers the same during this time. A few days ago, the Department of Insurance did order carriers to adjust insurance premiums for 6 types of policies during shelter in place. So these policies include personal auto, commercial auto, workers' compensation, commercial multi-peril, so business policies, commercial liability, and medical malpractice. So currently for homeowners, flood, earthquake is not in these categories. So if there are any rate changes, usually rate change does require an approval by the Department of Insurance. So likely if there are any, it will probably be the following year. So for during this time, while the policy itself doesn't have any particular added discount, Allstate has a plan called Special Payment Plan. So if customers have any financial difficulties during this time, their policy can be placed on the Special Payment Plan, and it'll allow them to remain active for 2 months without payment. And also, as Kelly previously mentioned, we currently have something called a special shelter-in-place payback for auto policies. So we are paying back 15% of the paid premium in April and May. And all carriers do have their own different plans. So if you do have insurance with other carriers, I recommend to ask them directly. Because I know for some, they only pay back 1 month. And then for some, it's rather than a payback, it's a credit to your following renewal. So it'll be best to ask your own agent. So for Allstate, our payback is automatic to your last payment method. But if you do wish to expedite it, you can sign on to your online account and through the app, complete the shelter-in-place payback process on the app. And the good thing about the Allstate plan is, if customers really after these 2 months have difficulties paying for the policies or decide to switch insurance or cancel their policy, whatever that was paid in April and May for the auto policy, we do still refund it even though it's been canceled. Another thing that we recommend during this time is that if a vehicle is parked indoors and not being driven whatsoever, the customers do have the option to suspend the insurance for a temporary amount of time. So that way, most of the coverages that you don't use on a normal basis, you won't be paying for it. And then also for this time, it'll help them save a bit of money. But it is important to note that when you suspend insurance for a very long period of time, eventually the DMV does find out and they may send a notice asking for proof of insurance. And there usually is a due date. So if it's not replied back in a certain amount of time, they'll suspend the registration. But if you do reinstate the insurance, and then you just have to pay about, I believe for California, it's a $14 fee to reinstate the registration. And also we are offering the identity theft coverage for customers during this time. So during April and May, you can activate our free identity theft program. And it will be in effect until the end of this year, December 31st. And so like many services, when you sign up for it, you do need to put in your credit card information for enrollment, but then you won't be charged. And when the free program is about to end, you will have the option to select a paid subscription. And we have individual plans and then family plans for 4 members. So the plan offers $500,000 of expense coverage, $500,000 for stolen funds reimbursement, and then $50,000 for 401k. So in the first 2 weeks of shelter in place, my sister and another friend actually both had their information stolen and had thousands of dollars of food purchased with their credit card. So luckily, banks and credit cards do have their own safeguard against such activities. But of course, if you want more coverage, our Allstate is offering the coverage. So for many of us, we are indoors most of the time. So I do recommend for us to take this time to review the policy that's protecting the home or protecting the home that the tenant is living in. As I mentioned, all insurance companies have their own guidelines, so I'll try to be as general as possible. Some may only relate to Allstate, so I do recommend if you have any very specific questions to ask your own agent, and also to be transparent about your needs. So the 2 main things that I've come across in regards to our policies, especially since I usually help with claims, is the usage of the policy is it's not often, but sometimes it's incorrect. So there's two usage, primary owner occupied and secondary tenant occupied, and the coverages are very similar. So sometimes customers do not remember to inform their agent, or maybe just don't want to inform the agent. But it is very important, especially at this time when everyone is at home. So there's higher risk of something to happen, to make sure that your coverage is correct. Because if it's, say, an owner occupied homeowner's policy and is actually rented out, if there's a claim filed, there is possibility that the claim would not cover the loss because the usage is not correct. So the insurance company does have the right to deny coverage, even if it would have been a covered loss. So nowadays, there are a lot of people that are renting out a portion of their home, or maybe for short term. So it is important to inform your agent, because there are a lot of insurance companies that do not cover for partial or short-term lease, but there are carriers that do. So it's best to make sure that your coverage actually covers the partial rental.
What about if I buy a policy from a company is homeowner's policy and buy another policy is the landlord policy? Would that work? Like I have two policy then?
I mean, so for insurance, they don't, you're not supposed to have double coverage. But of course, if you do it on your own terms and both agencies do not find out, that's that might be a solution. But I usually do not recommend it, because you'll be paying for double the insurance. And a lot of times the loss is specific to the loss itself. So I personally wouldn't recommend paying two insurance in hopes that one of them will cover you. Because there are insurance companies that if they do find out the usage, because sometimes, we'll send out inspectors, they'll see a tenant or someone answers something incorrectly, and then suddenly there's no coverage for the policy. So you're kind of doing it at your own risk if you have double insurance.
Mm-hmm. I've seen some questions from our audience here. So, okay, let's say if you are a driver and have commercial vehicle. So, yes. But right now, there's no work. Can he change it to a personal coverage for now and switch it back to commercial policy after his work comes back?
So it depends on how who is the owner on the title. So if the vehicle is registered under the personal name, you can switch back to a personal insurance. That's not a problem. But if it is registered under a company, then unfortunately, personal policies do not accept such ownership. So you will have to stick with commercial. But if it is registered under the personal name and it just has a commercial policy because the person was a driver for business, then you can switch back to a personal. But that's for Allstate.
I see. So if my father, who passed away last year, I scheduled to DMV for title change, but appointment was canceled due to shelter in place, can I still drive his car and buy the insurance to cover me? Which means that, can I buy insurance without a registration under my name?
So I recommend, if that person still has the father's policy, to keep the policy active and add themselves as a driver. Because the vehicle, well, it depends on for the company. For Allstate, the policy owner must match the vehicle owner. So the policy will have to be under the father's name, even though he has passed away. I know for some carriers, they don't need it to match. So if that's the case, if you can find that carrier, then you can have yourself as a policy holder and still insure the vehicle. But I do recommend, as soon as possible, to change the name over to kind of remove any issues that might happen with claims. But if there is currently still a policy, to keep that policy active and just add yourself as a driver.
Insurance policies sometimes wrote it complicated. So how do I know if I have dual insurance?
How do you know if you have dual insurance? Well, dual insurance is, I was answering it in regards to when you were saying to have a homeowner's policy and a landlord policy. So you are physically paying for two policies. That's what I mean for double insurance, for dual insurance. So in terms of homeowners policy, you usually either have a homeowners policy or a landlord policy or a condominium policy. The only time you would have two policies is maybe if you forget to cancel your prior one or if you're doing it knowingly. So usually most people know if they have double insurance.
Yeah, because you pay.
Let's say, for
Right.
example, I live upstairs though, and I know for sure that I have an in-law and I'm renting out my in-law. I mean, there's a lot of people doing that in San Francisco, Daly City Peninsula. And so what can I do as a homeowner to protect the property since it is two uses?
Well, there's a few factors. First is the in-law legal, because there are unfortunately a lot of properties in San Francisco where the in-law was illegally built. So if you look on the San Francisco kind of public departments of the information of the property, it wouldn't have the extra square footage for the in-law. So usually if it's an illegal in-law, some insurance companies will not cover it whatsoever, because of course it is it doesn't have a permit to for that portion of the home. For some insurance companies like Allstate, for a homeowners policy, we have a guideline that 2 tenants and under is not considered a business. So in that case, you can still keep a homeowners policy with Allstate and still have 2 tenants. But once you have 3 tenants, that becomes unacceptable and your whole policy will need to be converted into a landlord policy, even though you do live there. So it depends on each insurance company. For Allstate, they just recommend you to convert the holding to a landlord. For some, they do not accept any mixed usage if it's a single family house. So it really depends on the carrier and then whether your unit is legalized or has its own number.
So how are you seeing the properties? So let's say there's 2 options. One is the property is has legal space downstairs, but it's not a legal unit, and that's considered single family. So you're saying two tenants means 2 people, not 2 separate
people,
tenants. Right. Okay. So like in that case, you guys are still underwriting that policy as a homeowner's policy.
Yes.
Let's say there's a legal ADU now. There's a lot of ADUs now. How are you guys underwriting that policy? Is that considered a 2-unit building now?
It has to be, the title has to show it as 2 units for us to write it that way.
So if title shows it as single family and an ADU, well, legally, I have a legal ADU unit and I have I guess a legal owner-occupied unit. How is that like being affected with the new ADU laws?
Well, I'm not too familiar with the new ADU laws, but in terms of if it's a leak, like if you gotten the permit to build the in-law unit, they usually expect it just for your own family. They don't expect you to rent it out to other people. So it's still considered a single family house. And for most insurance companies, we do pull the property information from the same system. So it will show it as a single family house. And so we won't be able to write it as multi-unit, even though the lower unit is legalized. It might not be legalized in a way that it has a second unit number or the title has updated. So unfortunately, in that situation, if it is the lower unit is rented out, then it cannot be covered under a normal policy.
And for the policy for Airbnb, what are people doing to get Airbnb policies? Are you guys covering that as well?
Airbnb policies, they offer their own insurance. So I'm not too familiar with that, unfortunately.
So someone would just get a typical landlord policy if they're renting their property on Airbnb?
For Allstate, we have an option to click that it's a short-term rental. But unfortunately, I can't say the same for other carriers. So some carriers, even though it's a landlord policy, if they find out as a short-term use, they also don't accept it.
Okay.
There's unfortunately a lot of, I guess you would say a lot of, not really gaps, but there's a lot of parts of insurance that are not up to date with what people are doing with the properties, because Airbnb, rideshare, a lot of these are very recent, and a lot of the guidelines for insurance companies have been around for decades and need to be updated. So only recently we just added portions for short-term rental, but it's a slow progress. So not all insurance companies have updated their policies.
I guess this is a very important question. Is Allstate still underwriting homeowners policies? There's an agent that said that they have a buyer who was shopping a home insurance policy and was told that Allstate is not writing new policies. Can you answer that question?
Yeah, so for the last 10 years, I would say Allstate has stopped accepting homeowners insurance for most parts of California. For certain areas, like Antioch, like further out, further from the bigger cities, they do accept certain zip codes. So if for the zip codes that we are not doing ourselves, we do partner with other companies. So we have multiple options. So Allstate will still be the agent, but the policy itself, and if there needs to be any claims, it is through the partners.
Oh, is that partners considered part of Allstate, or is just a different insurance company that you're sending the policy to?
So it's part of our Advantage program, which is like broker companies. So they are approved by Allstate, and we partner with ones that have rated A+.
So
Yeah,
if there's a claim that needs to occur, they're claiming it against Allstate and not the partner companies, right?
it will be through the partner company.
Oh, so a claim would go through the partner company and
Yes.
not Allstate.
Yes,
Okay.
but the agent can assist because we still have access to the policy, etc.
Okay. There's a question that says, if they have housemates, do they need insurance policy for their housemates if they live in, let's say they have roommates? So what kind of policies should they have?
It depends if you own the house you're living in. So if you don't, then you can all individually get renter's policy. Some renter's policy can cover up to 3 people that are unrelated. For everyone else, they can also purchase their own renter's policy. If it is a home that they own, they can add the occupants to the policy.
How many occupants can you add to a policy?
It depends per insurance company, but for Allstate, you can add a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if a tenants live in an illegal unit or unwarranted unit, is it wise for them to purchase tenant insurance, and can they purchase tenant insurance on an unwarranted unit?
Tough questions. So for the illegal unit, I would recommend them to purchase the renter's policy. Renter's policy, they're often not too expensive. It's about like $150 a year. So that would provide them coverage for their own belongings. And then also, if anyone is injured in that unit due to their negligence, then there'll be some coverage rather than having to claim the owner's own policy. So there, of course, there's always problems when it's an illegal unit, but the renter's policy itself usually doesn't cover the actual property. It covers the person and their belongings. So I would recommend to get it.
Okay.
You see a lot of landlords ask the tenants to purchase their own tenant insurance before they sign the lease.
Yes, and I actually do recommend them to have it on the contract. As I mentioned, for if it's just a landlord policy, if the tenant say forgot to turn off the stove and then burns down the house and the house next door, if there's no renter's policy, it will have to be under the landlord's own policy. And when you file a claim, it stays in the property's record for 3 years. And so for some people, once a claim is filed, regardless if any money is paid out, some policies will be non-renewed, and then other companies might not accept them. So it creates a whole lot of problems. So if is a tenant caused problem if they actually had a renter's policy, then any claim can be through the renter's policy before using their own policy. And again, the renter's policy, they don't cost too much. So if the tenant is required to purchase a renter's policy but want to keep their expenses low, they can have like deductible, have a very high deductible and a very low personal property, and just have the amount for the liability. That way it could protect the owner and themselves.
I see. So,
And we've had some customers who also purchase the policy for the tenants too. That's how affordable it is.
so when a tenant to purchase the tenant's policy,
Mm-hmm.
will insurance company require to run their credit report based on their social security number and look at their records? Will they have like submitting claim everywhere they leave and trying to reject their purchase?
For renter's policy, no. We don't check records, no.
So are you seeing that typically if there's a claim that has been filed against a specific property, it appears that the insurance policy gets really high? Do the other insurers see that there was a claim that was filed on that property? Are you seeing it's better for people to go to a different company when there's a filed claim?
So once it's been updated in the system, all insurance companies will see it. So the claims, it's either filed through the property or the person themselves. So even if they say if they're purchasing a new policy, if they have like a prior death claim with another location, sometimes they could pull it up through the owner's information. So I usually recommend, especially for property claims, to consider if it is worth opening, because it does stay on your record. And sometimes, you know, with most of the time, the homeowners or landlord policies, they have a high deductible. So often the loss itself, you pay a very little portion of it through the coverage, but it affects your insurance for 3 years.
My insurance for the next 3 years. So how it got affected?
Sorry, you broke up there. Can you repeat that?
Oh,
Go ahead, Janice.
Oh, I said, if a tenant lives in an illegal built basement, what policy will cover that tenant's belongings if the house is damaged in disaster or theft?
Renter's policy.
Is there a maximum in that renter's policy that is covered? What are you typically?
It depends on what they purchase. So there's usually a minimum requirement for these policies. For Allstate is for personal property is $15,000. So it's whatever they purchase. But of course, if the items are damaged and they need to claim it, they do need proof of these items.
If my tenant purchased their own tenant's policy, will this make my landlord policy cheaper?
Unfortunately, no.
I see. So what is the most common discounts that you see in purchasing regular homeowner policy?
Most common would be the protective device discount. So Kelly mentioned it before. There are services that you could purchase per month, a central fire alarm or burglary alarm that will locate a local fire department or police department. So that will provide a discount. For very new homes, they usually have a new home discount. For some policies, there's a newly purchased home discount. And then, of course, if you have multiple policies with that insurance company, there's multi-policy discount. And yes, I believe those are the main discounts.
Any other suggestions for how one person can lower their insurance premiums and payment that they're making to get homeowners or car insurance policies?
To lower their payments for auto and home?
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else they can do to get the lowest, I guess, price for the insurance?
Usually if all the qualifying discounts are applied, then the way to reduce the premium would be to either say have an umbrella policy or a life policy that will have a higher multi-policy discount. And then also the other way would be to actually adjust the coverage itself to say have a higher deductible. For our auto policies, for Allstate, we also have a discount called professional discount, and certain professions do have an extra discount.
So no senior discount.
Oh, there is a senior discount for homes. Senior 55 and retired. There's a 55 and retired discount for homes.
Can you also do insurance policy on an investment property outside of the USA?
Currently, we're only located in North America, so unfortunately, no.
So are earthquake insurance only issued through California Earthquake Authority? Are the premiums coming down? Do you recommend it?
So most of the major carriers do use California Earthquake Authority, and in the past year, they did adjust their rates in certain parts of California. So in San Francisco, I saw about a 20 to 40% decrease. It was a very high decrease recently. So if you're in San Francisco, it is a good time to purchase because it's cheaper at the moment. But it is still quite expensive because we do have a large earthquake that might be happening. Some insurance companies do offer their own earthquake policy, but of course it's also the premiums determined by the location, and oftentimes the California policies are quite expensive because of the risk.
What
Go ahead, Victoria.
Can tenant add landlord as additional insured or loss payee?
So usually tenants can add the landlord as an additional interest party rather than an additional insurer. So additional interest party means that you'll be notified for all changes of the policy.
Janice? I actually want to go back to auto insurance a little bit. My question is, if I have like a new licensee daughter, like 17 years old, so if she is not named on any vehicle, but she may be an occasional driver, is there any policy named liability only insurance or occasional driver's insurance?
So as Kelly mentioned, for Allstate, we do recommend if she drives often to add her to the policy. However, we do cover unlisted permitted drivers for one time if they're not excluded from the policy. So we don't have any kind of additional liability coverage just for these occasional drivers, but we do permit unlisted permitted drivers for that one time. And then afterward, you'll either have to add them to a policy or exclude them from the policy. But of course, you have to ask your agent, because there are some that I often help customers with claims. So there are certain situations where the other insurance company do not cover unlisted drivers. So it does depend per company.
Can you give us some examples of occupations where you can get a professional discount for home or car insurance?
Engineers, doctors, I believe, scientists. I think those are the main ones. It's a very small category.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about firefighter or teacher?
Unfortunately, no. We used to have it, but then they limited it. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a very small area of professions that could get that discount.
Okay, so my son lives in campus and come home once a month and might drive when he is back. Will you suggest to put him in auto insurance?
I recommend to check with your agent Again, it really depends on the carrier. Because for Allstate, it's fine to not have him on because he doesn't drive often, and we will permit that one accident if there is an accident. But it depends per carrier. So I would recommend to ask the agent.
Any more questions?
Yes, I do. I have one as far as naming the landlord as additional insurer or as an interested party. What is the distinction and which one should we go with that would be more beneficial?
So for additional interest party, it's just for the landlord to be notified of any changes to a policy, if the policy is canceled, if bills are due. Additional insured, oftentimes our system doesn't allow it because the coverage itself is for the tenant. So if something were to happen, they'll determine if it's the tenant's fault or the landlord's fault. So the landlord is responsible for having a landlord policy. So if anything happens, if it's the tenant's fault, then it will be under the renter's policy. If it's the landlord, then it'll be under the landlord. So you can't really be added as additional insured for the renter's policy.
So we have some real estate agents here. Some people help their clients with properties occasionally. How are agents going to protect themselves when they're helping clients on rentals or something else of that sort? Should they be added as an additional insured so that they're covered?
For real estate agents?
Yes, for real estate agents.
Okay, well, if the real estate agent is recommending someone to an agency, I think it's important for them to kind of restate that it's the customer's option to purchase with whichever agency. The real estate agent themselves should have their own insurance for, if anything not insurance related issues happen, it should be under the real estate's own insurance. And then if the agency themselves have given wrong information, then we also have our own E&O coverage. So they should have their own coverage and we should have our own coverage. But the insurance itself wouldn't have something for the real estate.
Do we have any further questions? Oh, someone asked if realtors get a discount into for auto insurance.
Unfortunately, no.
What is the percentage of discount if I purchase policy, the home policy and auto policy through you? So like a multi-policy discount. What is the percentage of this discount?
For, I believe it's an average about 6%.
On both?
For Allstate?
On each
For
policy?
Allstate, yeah. For Allstate.
On each policy?
Right.
So both on the home policy and on the auto policy, 6% off?
Yes.
It's a good deal. Molly, can you tell us about how to contact you? How to get in hold of you?
Yes. So we're all still open from Monday to Friday from 9 to 6. I can be reached through our agency number at 415-751-5093. And I can also be reached through my email, which is mollychu@allstate.com. So it's just MOLLYCHU@ALLSTATE.com. And for myself, I usually help customers with claim questions. So I do speak Cantonese. So if you have any Cantonese customers or yourself that need assistance with claims, then I can assist with that.
That's good to know. Thank you very much for coming to our online workshop today. So it's about time we are closing up. So thanks again, Molly.
Okay, thank you.
If anyone want to contact Molly, her number is 415-751-5093. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Okay, have a good weekend. Thank you.